Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, watchers and wayshowers of the golden light in the new age of eternal life. With the great central sun transmitting the higher energies through our galaxy, our local star Solaris released another powerful solar flare at M 9.6. This was close to another X-class flare. We also had a very rare alignment of planets of Jupiter, Venus, Mars, and Saturn. Coupled with the Lyrid meteor shower, we have a massive cosmic reset and the full commencement of the shift of the ages into the new golden age of enlightenment. With these solar waves flowing in, things are really heating up. Lighting up, all is getting fired up. We light up the grids and our meridians with heavenly chi. This is the golden ray of Christ consciousness directly from Source Creator. We may feel this as hot flashes, heat waves both internally and externally, waves of lightheadedness, vertigo, or major fatigue. You may also feel restless or anxious. These energies are preparing us for the new moon in Taurus and Phoenix eclipse on the 30th this month. The Taurian energy is coming in strong with Earth Day tomorrow and the new moon eclipse. This is assisting Gaia and all her children to finalize the purging and release of all that no longer serves life. We also had a major activation on Pachamama today with a magnitude 6.7 earthquake in Nicaragua, Central America, home of our Mayan elders. This took place at 7:42 UTC today on the Ring of Fire as Gaia continues to get fired up for this great ascension process. With Avalon rising, the Dragon Nation and Merlin are with us to transmit the knowledge and earth magic to complete the merging and transformation of this realm into the kingdom of heaven on earth she has always evolved to be. With the full realization of our true Buddha nature, we resolve all discordant energy with the compassion and wisdom of the ages made manifest through our sacred heart centers. Have faith and be encouraged, for the Great Spirit has our backs. The universe is benevolent in its charity. In unity consciousness, we become the conscious co-creators of Shambhala, the pure land of paradise, forevermore. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have more powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end and please do us a favor. Share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm and let us know in the comments below how you're feeling and what you're experiencing with these intense energies. Let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 14 degrees, 2 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 2 degrees Taurus. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 3 degrees Taurus. Steps up to a lawn blooming with clover. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 15 degrees Capricorn. In a hospital, the children's ward is filled with toys. From astrologyweekly.com. We have Bo's shock energy coming in this now. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today. From the Oracle deck, Sacred Rebels, from Alana Fairchild and Autumn Sky. And the card she pulled for you today, card 29, Seeing the True You. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is truth. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflecting. If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will at best be distorted. It is not necessarily through ill will, it is just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. We can learn something of the nature of sun from the moon, but not as much as through direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you have been putting rather too much faith in the reflections others have of you. to the point that you might not be honoring all that you are and all that you are becoming, because you believe too little of yourself. There may be those around you that are able to reflect you more faithfully and even help you see more of your own greatness and beauty. These are the souls blessed with inner stillness. In the clear waters of their ocean of consciousness, you can come to recognize yourself with clearer perception. However, there are those who have not tended to their own ocean and are unable to be still enough to genuinely receive and reflect your light back to you. There is no judgment here. Each takes the path of self-healing that is available and appropriate at any given time. However, to attempt to see the magnificence of a sun and a very partial moon doesn't make too much sense. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with a task you are now ready for. You are to begin to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize you are lovable and have much to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are, working with your strengths, tending to your weaknesses, and being loving, encouraging, and nurturing of all that you perceive. As you continue on this journey, you will not only see your human self, but the eternal within you. This is the breathtaking experience that opens you up to the creative energy that flows abundantly through all of life. It is an experience that takes great preparation because we must be strong within our own self-love and acceptance to be able to hold acceptance for all of life. This oracle is nudging you into that preparation, for when you have the experience of truly beholding yourself, all judgment, fear, and doubt will fall away, and you will just know yourself to be sacred. Then you will be asked to embrace the deeper journey of sacred rebellion against judgment and fear, and into passionate creativity and unconditional trust in life. This oracle comes with a special message for you. If you are getting confused about who you are and your motives or actions based on what others are saying or how they are responding to you, step back. In your quest to be a responsible person, you may be unintentionally taking on the feelings of others, making the reflections of you more than they are in truth. More often than not, reflections are more about the state of the reflector than what is being reflected. Let those external perceptions go. Can you just acknowledge yourself? Do so and be free. Healing process? Say with feeling, I now break any contract I have ever made with another, consciously or unconsciously, that has given them power over me, power over my sense of self, the authority to approve or reject me or anything about me, including my voice, body, creativity, spirituality, and way of living. Of my own free will, I now choose to directly perceive my own inner beauty and turn within with kindness and compassion, to see myself through the eyes of unconditional love. So be it. And today from the Summit Lighthouse, the Immaculate Concept. The science of the Immaculate Concept is based on the realization that God has made man in his image and likeness, and therefore behind the outer manifestation there is a perfect reality and a perfect form. We must have clearly in mind that the natural state of being is wholeness, is oneness with God, is the perfection of the law. This perfection, this law, this being is the true self that exists behind the outer manifestation of an absence of wholeness. In reality, this is the real self that we would become. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, the true beloveds in union will be returning home to the stars together by walking the solar path. They are the bridge of connection through the movement of the spiral time. They are coming together as one, bringing their different and parallel aspects back online, on life, intact. Make no mistake, this is taking place in a miraculous way. Open your heart as a flower to the sun and become the same unconditional love that holds universes together. Surrender, trust, you are becoming. Erini. And from Divine Sister of the Light Ra James, 4/22/2022, tomorrow is a powerful Lyran portal. It's also the peak of the Lyrids meteor shower. It's going to kick off a very galactic weekend of energies. Let's just say things are kicking off with the sun. We have had like over 20 solar flares coming at us this week. We are all adjusting to these ascension energies. They are changing your energy and frequency. Tomorrow's Lyran portal opens a stargate from Earth to Lyra. These are amazing energies to be healing and doing activation work with. All of humanity are starseeds. That's why it's so important that we're connecting on a deeper level with where we come from. It's an amazing time to be tapping into your starseed origins. Many of you came to Earth from different star systems. That means that you carry keys and codes from these places. That's why it's so important that you're doing the activation work. Tomorrow also happens to be Earth Day. The entire collective is being reminded that you have been at this very special place before. You chose to be here as a means for us to come together to create a better future for the planet. We have also shifted into Taurus season. Taurus is an earth sign and connects to all things material. It's a sign that loves structure and stability. It's also one of the more powerful elements for manifesting. We are going to be feeling the Venus energy. Venus is the planet of desire and beauty. Expect these energies to influence your love life. Taurus is a touchy-feely sign. They can sense the energies on a deep level. They will pick up on something if it doesn't feel right. All about the deeper senses right now and how your relationships are making you feel. Taurus has an intense magnetism that we can be tapping into. The energies will feel slow and steady, but this Taurus season is going to bring huge changes. Our new moon in Taurus on the 30th is also a partial solar eclipse. These energies will be bringing your finances up. If you're feeling you need healing in this area, these are the energies. They are amazing for that. Feeling extra abundant? Then it's time to do something bigger than yourself. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Deep in creator plus original templates last night, specifically ancient Mesopotamia, our birthplace and where many aspects of our reality are based. Feeling major updates to mainframe happening now, including full sovereignty. These are new codes of conduct based in truth, love, understanding, as the outdated codes of Hammurabi leave our collective memory field. Valerie, Fertile Crescent. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Raylene Brady. All AI systems are down. I repeat, all AI systems down. Reset or not to reset has never been the point. It's just a false flag viewpoint, a free will choice point. The Baphomet grids are dissolving, along with inorganic timelines, releasing the blindfolding, feeling the stars coursing in your blood, your bones, the final veils lifting, pineal unlocking, and never before seen vibrational hues and tones. Decree your sovereignty over all artificiality. Integrate and bear witness to it all, simply unconditionally. Holographic inserts, ramped up psychic driving, viscerally felt by all. Solar plexus programming no more. Dimensional doors to our starry ourselves, opening us to pure stellar lore, law. Take flight, traverse through the collective dark night. In the sea and on the land, with your hand, expand the frequency band. War, roar, soar. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. I am reminded of this message as the spaciousness of divinity amplifies in this now. With the organic Stargate system fully functional, we are now reconnected to the multiverse-wide cosmic flow, pure source light returns. Gaia herself has become a different entity, a Christed being once more. The planet now generates her own new light and emanates higher frequencies of the cosmic flows, a little closer to her goal of becoming a spiritual sun. We are in an acceleration of our personal and collective process. These passages unfold quickly. I am witness to the palpable, permanent up-leveling of my light body, heart, and consciousness. Holding more crystalline structures and refined light makes us conduits of the organic light flows, and it feels quite unique. From AscensionPath.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. Something huge is happening, and we do not arrive to a divine new earth. It arrives through us. We are now upgrading from a simple third-dimensional being to a much more complex, multi-dimensional being, as the incoming light codes activate deep changes in our physical bodies. We trust the power we have with our innate to bring synchronicity into our lives. We trust our innate to create an abundant flow of sufficiency as it has before. We are now becoming a human angel with an embodied soul. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. For you who may be feeling this, beloveds, you are in multiple dimensions simultaneously. This is assisting and preparing many for the incredible divine waves of source energy that continue coming. Everything you are experiencing is providing you with necessary energy information for your soul. You don't need to try to understand any of it. Allow yourself to flow and rest. This helps with integration. As I feel the energy lift me, I move with it. As it contracts or goes super high, I lay down and breathe deeply. It is a dance of dimensions. Allow yourself to simply be easy with everything that arises and continue to bring love to all of you. You are a brilliant divine dancer, and all is truly well. Your soul knows. I so love you, dear ones, and I am here with you. We dance together as one. Love is, love is, love is. The golden age is dawning. Glory, glory, glory be. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. As all is revealed from within, the most beautiful diamond white platinum rainbow plasma rays with the highest of source frequencies and cosmic consciousness have been flowing in through the gates of the higher heavens opening wide. This is pure source codes and consciousness flooding the grids. It's challenging to focus on writing or much else than just being present. Keep anchoring these amazing frequencies into the grids and activations for the resurrection of our crystal avatar self-activation, which is assisting in cosmic consciousness being collectively made available, birthing forth joy, peace, divine love, and bliss. Powerful solar energies continue to support this ascension and quantum paradigm shift within the collective consciousness, with 3 M-class, 1 X-class, and constant C-class flares. On Wednesday alone, underreported unstable geomagnetic conditions, as well as further Schumann resonance spikes, and we're on earthquake watch. Powerful third eye, pineal, and pituitary gland, crown, and heart activations continue as well. Psychic abilities, powers, gifts, and abilities increase, as well as our remembering of our true higher identities and our missions here, which unlock further coordinates and instruction sets. As our true memories return, our original source codes and crystal avatar self come online as we fully align through our own inner embodiment and alchemical work. Be realistic, expect miracles, because that's exactly what's on its way. A collective awakening, healing, and rebirth. Quantum shifting from realities based in distorted polarity consciousness to the one true organic ascension reality based in Christ, God, source consciousness. In the end, all is ultimately helping us to step into the levels of mastery that are required to be and stand at all times in full sovereignty and embodiment with our crystal avatar self, our ascended master self, fully aligned and in service to the divine. This is what it takes for us to usher in new earth already here, by being the change. The fireworks are about to ignite. Divine intervention is on its way and already unfolding. God consciousness is what dissolves and triumphs over the demonic forces. It is in fact negative thought forms and belief programs that have created them in the first place, as they now dissolve along with the artificial matrix and AI network being overwritten. All that is false and inverted also dissolves and is revealed. Know that our final victory is already here, and this is when dreams become real. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. The Selfless Star, a relevant channel of consciousness from the past. 21st of April 2022 is 6th star, creates flow. It's the appreciation of the growth accomplished. The star gives abundance to the level that it can deplete itself, so it needs to rest too. Spiritual metamorphosis. I am feeling an earthly vibration that is very mature to its immaturity. This can be understood to be the rising, flawless frequency of the multidimensional universe. It has arrived to bring protection against the dark immaturity of time that most of the collective mind holds on to. This flawless frequency of the Creator is sacredly pulling the collective mind through a spiritual metamorphosis. Earth is changing by splitting away from what does not serve her highest good. Her consciousness is breaking out of her cocoon to emerge as a universal galactic butterfly of the fifth dimension of the heart. It is a constant process to evolve her inhabitants of the highest awareness, being the spirit of humanity, to live in right relation with the spirit of Mother Nature, and as one pure selfless star of the cosmos. This asks the old immature separations of the past to be let go of, and thus unite the duality of the mind with the heart's memory of oneness. Blessings, Sean Caulfield from rockartgallery.com. And from Carolyn, 144 God Code. As a collective, we are at a major crossroads. Do you choose to keep battling the system or complete your independence from it? Purification is here for those who are ready to evolve out of abuse. It is important to find peace and harmony and to be in the flow with the ascension timeline we are in. The Lionsgate portal gateway is open with the Lyrid meteor shower. We can move forward as a starseed race into new beginnings as quantum beings. This means that we are at the end of the old world human race. Our Stargate is giving us inspiration and communication for interstellar galactic travel. This portal offering is helping you become one with the new Earth race now. What once was is no more. Continue setting boundaries with the old paradigm to birth a new system of Christ. Peace prevails for us. We can all agree that we want this now and Godspeed. Trust that this balance is coming internally and externally. Give yourself time to breathe and relax to align with your new operating system. Allow the death process to complete. Remove all fears so you may easily transition into being fully reborn into marriage with self and eternal life. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding creator source. The current setting is water and earth, which is a macrocosm of the northeast, and is a sure tell sign that the galaxy, Circe, and Earth, Gaia, are co-creating something extra special for humanity. The energies coming in from the sun are part of the facilitation of these plans. Legion and 5D News, Gaia is violet through her poles and is Archangel Michael blue on her circumference. This stance is a profound setting for those who know the codex to these colors. Look to the animals around you for guidance and wisdom. They are most certainly aware of everything going on in the macro. If they behave differently, it's a message, not a random act or expression. Remember you, the gifted of this world, exist for the benefit of Earth. Sure, you have opportunities presented to you by being here, but you are here for her, and not the other way around. Everyone you meet deserves respect, but the light workers you meet volunteer to help Earth. So be highly respectful to your fellow gifted ones. Misguided trust is what brought society to its cycle of stagnation. We have done a fantastic job blocking the plans of evil intentions. Philosophical buffet. Humanity is evolving. It may not seem like it all the time, but it is developing in some way all the time. It is impossible to exist in the world and not grow as time moves forward. If you are a spiritual person who claims to be of value to humanity, you must do more than post memes and criticisms on social media. A vision is the interpretation of energy the mind doesn't fully understand. There is no room on this earth for manufactured lines of separation. We are one in every possible way, and it's time the world around us reflects the same. The multiverse is so vast that we can't properly articulate it, but we can digest that it's not the end all be all of existence. It is a giant macro inside a much vaster macro. Just because science can explain how Mother Nature works, it doesn't mean it is more significant. Nothing will stay in the same form forever. Earth's wars are archaic. Deep trust and fine-tuning of your intuition will be the key to mastering everything physical. It is helpful to see through all forms and get down to the essence and purpose of its existence. This statement includes you. You are not separate from this. There is a particular time when someone's paradigm breaks and they lose a sense of their current reality. This situation is essential for someone on the path to higher consciousness. Consciousness is the bridge between the past and the future, deeply engulfing yourself in the now to dive deep into its relationship with physical reality. Infinitely expanding Creator Source insists upon expressing itself in every possible way. What you see around you is just that. All that is needs to know itself and has birthed many different outcomes. Some are seen here, but many exist in other universes, timelines, and dimensions. You are experiencing life in whatever way you are from your perspective to help the divine macro understand itself better. It sees through your eyes, feels through your skin, and lives through your consciousness. You have a great purpose in whatever form you have chosen to take, and for that, we sincerely thank you. The tools and assignments for today are in a link in the description below, from ArchangelicCalendar.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. The moon's entry into Capricorn shifts our attention from far-flung places and visions of the future to the practicalities and responsibilities of life in the now. The mood becomes less gregarious, more serious, but thankfully the lunar connections to the Sun and Mars keeps the atmosphere light and the energy flowing. Yes, there are bigger aspects still hard at work in the overarching story, but today is about focusing on the day-to-day, the mundane, the washing and the work, the to-do list and the job. Often we try to speed through these things to get to the good stuff at the end of the day, but perhaps today we could instead try being present with each moment, treasuring the minutes passing at a stoplight, marveling at water as it spins down the plug hole, going out to watch the sunrise or set, noticing where cherry trees blossom or dandelions creep up through the grass. Thank the universe for the gift of time on the planet. Be proud of everything that you accomplish. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Synchronic Order in the Sun. All of the codes are a program being transmitted from another dimension through the sun. The sun is key to all life. The sunspot cycles are carriers of information from different star systems and from different dimensions that reach the biosphere and noosphere of Earth and the rest of the planet as well. But our planet has special focus. The ejection of more plasmas affects the DNA of all living matter and creates a quickening within our biological organism. So the ejection of these plasmas creates solar initiations. These initiations are about the manifestations of the ways and levels of what we call cosmic consciousness that are stepped down to affect the living matter of places like Earth. When we develop our biosolar telepathic powers that we can tune into the beam information, we can develop science of biosolar telepathy so we can consciously read the information of the beam. We are of the sun. Everything we are and think is from the sun. But the sun itself is only receiving from the Hunab Ku, the one supreme source. All that we consider to be our perceptions of reality are constructs of different thinking layers which permeate the galaxy in holographic bundles, and to which we are receptive according to our stage of spiritual advancement. No one is independent of the single soul emanated by the Hunab Ku. Volume Votan, Mystery of the Stone, Galactic Handbook and Synchronized Meditations, Foundation of the Law of Time. Cosmic History Quote for Moon 10, Day 18. Every humanly created object in the world that we see is a result of a process of visualization, projection, and manifestation. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 233, Red, Crystal Skywalker. Crystal is the name for the number 12 and its keywords are cooperation, dedication, and universalize. This is the 12th day of the White Wind Wave spell, and as always on the 12th day, we get together here and hold a crystal court. I first attended crystal courts in the UK years ago, and I found it really advanced my knowledge. Sharing our experiences is the best way to get acquainted with the Tzolk'in. Today is the Red Skywalker, and it represents wakefulness, space, and exploring. Red Skywalker is a bit of a daredevil and likes to tempt us into doing things we normally wouldn't do. Speaking for myself, the best things that ever happened to me happened because I threw caution to the wind. It can encourage impulsive behavior, and it can bring out your courage too. As it is a Crystal Skywalker day, this suggests that if you are going to do something crazy, do it with a group of people. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Crystal Skywalker, 12 Bane, Keen 233, 21st of April 2022, Exploration and Cooperative Alliances. 21/4/2022 equal 346 equal 310 equal 31 equal 4. Day codes 21, Crown of the Magi, honors, advancement, rewards. 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. Month year codes 4, 6, Heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 10, manifestation, power, authority. 1, new beginnings, original, unique, leader. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 22, architect of peace, master builder. Keen 233 equal 8, infinity, abundance, flow. Huge, expansive awakening codes today. Today is day 12 in the wave spell of Ik, the great white wind who holds the power of spirit and communication, where we are becoming hollow vessels for spirit to communicate and operate through our being. Today we are exploring the expanded space created in our hollow pure minds, which begets crystalline communication through our unified grid and expanded God consciousness. Tone of creation, crystal, tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone emphasizes cooperation and clarity, thus facilitating a union of opposites and a merging of polarity into unity. The communication channels are wide open as the messages from spirit flow through with greater ease, elevating our minds to that of the collective higher mind. Yesterday, the yellow spectral human dissolved and released impediments in order to liberate the higher divine mind. Today, this process is expanded. On a red Skywalker day, the crystal tone creates the Buddha mind, an uninterrupted and powerful conduit for the universal or God mind. Today we are finding the pure flow of unified planetary consciousness. The crystal tone is the foundation of connectedness upon which to create our new tribes, teams, organizations, and systems. This brings a newfound sense of stability and confidence in what is being constructed. Through cooperation, new frameworks can be expanded with confidence and security. May the force be with you. Collectively meditating and visualizing this planetary dreaming today will powerfully quicken its manifestation into our present reality. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. May your Ida and Pingala reunite and complete their ecstatic dance, allowing the winds of heaven to flow through your rejuvenated human vessel, anchoring your own peace of bliss on earth. Today's question is, how can I expand into states of higher consciousness, cooperating with other minds in the unified field of God consciousness? Today is a great day to use your mind to connect to the force that connects all hearts and minds to God consciousness. Divine blessings for crystal clear expanded journeys today. In la Ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 233, Red Crystal Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to explore, universalizing wakefulness. I seal the output of space. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of life force. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and your donations we're able to continue this work. If you'd like to help support us, this channel, and help us continue bringing these free transmissions to the world daily, you can either make a monthly pledge on Patreon or one-time donation to our PayPal account. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 25% off sale for Mother's Day through May 8th, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmission from our 17th dimensional beings of light through the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, April 21st, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Anger decreased considerably. Nutritional numbers increase. Special scientists approach for renovations. Gold quotas are released. Solar environments increase. Contentions of mirrored increase. Fleets reorganize for transition. Tremors for liberation predicted in 7D. Nanos keep getting pushed away. Peaceful realms span across assisted multi-zones. Dabros AFR major reverberation 91% non-regressive. The light celebrates. Silver dragons in support and reverberation 98% non-regressive. OCE CCT Pleiadians performances and reverberations in progress 90% non-regressive. Attention FDH support for special projectors started 87% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission Pleiades 1 powering chamber. From disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, Have a most beautiful and blessed Earth Day tomorrow and a powerful portal weekend as these energies continue to rise and expand through the great quickening of our great central sun, Hunabku, the galactic butterfly. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.